Yeah. Grab your tea, take a seat. Let's talk truth and healing. No need to retreat. From heartbreak to triumph, from pain to praise. With Bunky at the table, we're lighting the way. She's walked the road, felt the rain. Still found sunshine through the pain. With every story, a soul set free. This is tea time with Bunky, your safe space to be. It's real talk, it's love, it's truth you'll find. With Bunky by your side, you can speak your mind. From the heart of the struggle to the power of grace.
Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. This is Reggie. Hi, Ben. All right.
Welcome to Tea Time with
Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. This is super recent. Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. I missed you guys. I really did. Hey, everybody. Welcome to this really quick Tea Time with Bunky check-in. It's been a while, and I didn't make an announcement, but I had a few minutes, so I was like, you know what, let me go on, let the people know that I'm still here. But as I said before, I have a lot going on right now. So, but I just wanted to remind you all, well, first, before I get to all of that, thank you for all of your prayers and text messages and calls and virtual messages. And I appreciate it so much. Like I had said in my announcement before, I'm going through a lot right now, but God is good. He can do all things but fail. Happy birthday to my mom. Spent the day with her today for her 76th birthday. God is amazing. He really is. But we're not going to get into all of that. Just thank you all for continuing to rock with Tea Time with Bunky. Why I am here, you guys. Y'all thought I forgot. I did not forget. It is election time. Normally, I would have been doing all kinds of political Tuesdays with all the shenanigans going on around this place. But I have been tapped out of the news. Hi. I have been tapped out. So I don't really know what's going on because, like I said, I have a lot going on in my personal life. But I do know that they are supposed to be canceling or doing something with SNAP benefits, which is crazy, next month. Y'all know how I feel about this administration. They care about the rich and themselves. They don't care nothing about y'all. I keep saying it. I was saying it before these people got into place, but nobody won't listen. Now everybody's reaping the consequences. But that's just what it is. I can't afford to get my blood pressure up. But I wanted to remind you all that early voting starts here on Saturday, October 25th. You can go, well, not just here, New York State. I don't know about all the other states, but probably so. You can go to your local government buildings or wherever you can vote. Go look at the schedules, cast your vote so that you do not forget on November 4th. So early voting starts on the 25th and it ends on November 2nd. Election day is November 4th. Know your candidates. I would have had so much to say about the candidates running now because I see all the signs everywhere. But there's one in particular that stands out to me. And I have to say something about it. I have to speak on it because it's a personal experience. Well, it didn't happen to me, but it happened to one of my children. And it happened to some of their friends. So that being said, we have the sheriff election coming up. We have Schiff who's running. Schiff has been the sheriff here forever. Schiff has been the sheriff forever. So he has someone running against him. I don't know if they call it an opponent or whatever. I really hate this new look. I haven't been on here in a while. I just got to figure this out. But anyway, he has someone running up against him. He ran in the primaries. His name is Tim Diamond. He ran in the primaries and he didn't win against Schiff. And now he's a write-in. It's just my personal opinion. This Tea Time with Bunky. And I'm going through a lot. So right now I really don't care. Back in the day, from what I understand, Diamond used to be a Fallsburg police officer back in the day. And back in the day, my children were young. People were young. High official Mo were young. And for those who know me, all know that I'm the mother of 3 sons. So that makes them 3 brown boys. Well, apparently when Diamond was an officer in the town of Fallsburg in the early 90s, Lord, my son had contact with him, right? My son may be 40 pounds wet, okay? Really light, thin boy. But Diamond had a reputation here in town. He had a reputation. And I'm saying all of that to say that when my son had contact with him, he grabbed him. Now, mind you, he may be 30 pounds wet. I'm joking. He might have been 80 pounds. Really, seriously. He might have been 80 pounds. And told him that he would break his effing arm. And apparently, when I was asking a lot of the other young men who were young at the time about their contact with Diamond, little brown boys, they had the same experience. So I don't tell people who to vote for. It's not my business what you do. It's not my business. But I can honestly say without a shadow of a doubt, and I didn't even think I would ever say this, and I don't have anything against Schiff. I don't know him. Never had a problem with him. I don't have nothing against him. But I could tell you that he'll be getting my vote because regardless of what I'm going through, I'm always going to cast my vote. We're looking at what's going on in New York State elections, the people running. I've been disconnected. That's why I'm telling you to know your candidates. I've said this always. Know your candidates. Know who you're voting for. Know what they stand for. Know what they stand for. Don't just vote for people because your friend or your relative told you to. Know who they are, because there's a lot of people are getting a very rude awakening that the candidates that they voted for right now is the ones that are doing all this harm to them and destroying their lives. Okay. So like I said, this was a quick tea time. Nobody knew I was coming. It was an impromptu, but early voting was coming up this weekend and I couldn't let it go by without me reminding you guys to make sure you get out there. Early voting, if you don't want to vote on election day, because everybody works, it's hectic. You have a whole week to plan your voting. Like some days it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Some days last until 8. So some end at 4, 5, 8, 9. Go in, make sure you cast your vote, make your voice heard, vote in your best interest. Don't vote out of hate, because that's why we're in this mess right now, because people hate it so much that they just destroyed our country. So vote in your best interest, not the best interest of someone who told you who to vote for. Know your candidates. You got time. Get out there and vote. November 4th, election day, early voting, October 25th through November 2nd. So that's it for tea time today. It was just a voting reminder. Once again, thank you all for your prayers. Thank you all my Tea Time with Bunky followers and subscribers. I appreciate you all so much. So on that note, I will talk to you later and I will let you know when the next tea time is coming. Get out there and vote. I appreciate you so much. Bye-bye.